Yeah, beautiful surfing there from Carissa Moore, and you know, she tends to do her best surfing through an event in the final. She did exactly that this time round.
And then there were two, last two men standing. Italo Ferreira taking on Jeremy Flores. 40-minute final, scored on their top two. Time already rolling off the clock. Italo, number 5 in the world, wants to get started on this left into the barrel. Italo, second section. You saw him pull in for a moment, and he went straight down.
You know, to identify the right wave, know exactly what it's going to do. Is it going to give me enough time to get in and out and get those scores? Here he goes, having a look at this one.
Flores locks into his opener. Super deep on this bowling right. Flores exits to an incredibly passionate crowd. What a way to kick off the final. Another look at the start.
Look at the wave, though. It's absolutely perfect. Gets further up the board, drives through that section. I mean, that was a deep barrel there. There was no slowing down. There was no manufacturing it. There was no dragging. It was just pedal to the metal. You can see him driving through section after section. Jeremy comes out the end, flexing his muscle. I love the fact he's further up the board, driving through that. I mean, that is probably as good as you're going to get. I mean, I don't see you getting a better wave than that out here this afternoon. Excellent surfing from Jeremy Flores, and that's got to be close to 10.
Really had to have a huge drive from deep to make it through the end of that thing. Massive number to start. Italo knows he has to do something big now. Quick jam, and he's out of there. Not the wave he's looking for. A 0.5, a 133, and a similar number for Ferreira. It was this event in France result-wise, and he's done a brilliant job this season. Italo, all set up work. He's looking for a ramp. And that one he'll just be forced to kick out. More waves on the way. Italo, can he get in this final? He's looking for ramps. Frontside hack, that's Italo's first.
Well, Italo Ferreira trying to get himself in the mix here. 2.73 on this occasion. Nice little snap to tail release there. Beautiful control over the board.
Jeremy Flores in motion. Deep on this one. On the forehand. Flores still traveling. And then wears all that water right on the head. You can see how much ground he covered, though, just keeping that board driving. Jeremy Flores got so accustomed to traveling around the world at a young age. Has a lot of places that feel like home. This one is an attempt for Italo to start driving through the barrel on the backhand. Second to none. And when you see barreling conditions in a final with a home crowd backing you, that is just willing him to success. Italo trying to get back in this heat, stalling on the backhand. The goofy footer gets out in front of a massive section in front of the crowd.
He's a danger man, and this is why. Slides in, grabs the rail, pulls into the tube, and then somehow finds his way out of it before that thing shuts down. So Italo Ferreira looking like he's going to put his best score on the board. Let's have a look. This is the front-on view. We'll identify how deep he really gets on this wave there. That was a technical tube ride there from Italo Ferreira, and just squeezing out, completing that ride, and is going to put his best score on the board.
24 on the clock. Italo got the 5.5 on the backhand barrel. Needs a 5.91 for a lead change. Big ramp. Huge full rotation on the roof. Committing to basically a landing that was folding under his feet onto the beach pots.
Nervous moments right now. I mean, his backup just a 173. And Italo, I mean, he's got 9 waves under his belt already, and he's going to keep rolling the dice. He's not one that's he's going to sit there and wait. Here he goes now.
Italo up and out, just trying to create something for himself as he's only chasing a 5.91. Jeremy much more calculated, but he's been just waiting for the bombs. Jeremy commits. First drive through the pit. It's going to let him out. A shorter barrel ride, but finally the 173's gone.
Decides to turn and go on this little insider. Stalls, pulls in, comes out, fights his way through the end of that. To the delight of the crowd. Nice little wave here for Jeremy Flores. It's going to put a good little score on the board. Increase that requirement that Italo Ferreira is looking for. Listen to the crowd, Joe. That is unbelievable stuff. 5.91 is what Italo is requiring. That is going to be a little bit Mount Hossigal, and for him to be able to walk away and try and win this thing, that'd be very, very special, that's for sure. But he's got a tenacious Italo Ferreira to deal with here at the moment, and here he goes.
Stretched out left for Italo. He's got some drive. It's hollow, but he's into the sand now, as that will just take him straight down with no water. Back into the barrel for Flores, finding his rhythm once again. 2 barrel scores to come in for Flores back to back. It would just happen here, Potts.
Yeah, well, Jeremy, back-to-back waves now. So we're waiting for 2 scores, a little bit of a longer one for Jeremy. I think that might be a little higher of a score as well. Great angle there as he flies through that end section, comes out the end, and kicks out. So Flores, we owed 2 scores. There's the first one. With a 5.33 on the way before. Now Italo needing a 9.51, Joe. Is that better than a 5.33? Maybe so.
Begs the question for sure, Potts. I feel like his rhythm is just so clear and evident.
He wants that ocean to go dead flat. Italo Ferreira, he's paddling into it. This is it.
Italo commits with priority, 25 seconds, goes for a Hail Mary in the flats. And Italo looks like he just exploded on that landing. What an effort.
Wow.
What a feeling for Jeremy Flores, your 2019 Quiksilver Pro France champion.
This is huge, let me tell you.
People are asking, what have you changed to find this rhythm? He said absolutely nothing. But finally, this time it all went his way. The lights are staying on in Hossigal tonight.
It is going to, you're going to hear this around the world, that's for sure. This town is going to light up this evening. Their favorite son. We finally pulled it off. What an amazing day for Jeremy Flores.